Elizabeth was dead. On a chilly October night in Manhattan, the kind of night where fog creeps low between skyscrapers and streetlights flicker through the mist, an unsettling discovery was made. One that would send shockwaves through the city's glittering social circles. Behind the grand iron gates of a stately townhouse on East 72nd Street, a security guard named Carlos noticed something odd during his routine patrol. The front door, a massive, ornate mahogany door with brass handles, was slightly ajar. Not wide open, just cracked, as if someone had slipped in quietly. This was unlike anything Carlos had ever seen. The Harrington estate was known for its impeccable security. The door was never left unlocked, even for a moment. He radioed in, and moments later, the police arrived. Inside, the scene was chilling. Elizabeth "Lizzy" Harrington, a woman known across New York's elite as a philanthropic icon and beloved socialite, was found dead. Her body lay in the grand foyer, her signature red gown stained with dark, wet blood. A single, precise stab wound pierced her heart, cold and final. But there were no signs of forced entry, no signs of struggle, and the state-of-the-art security system showed no irregularities. How could this happen? Who had killed Lizzy Harrington, and why? Lizzy was a force of nature. The only child of the Harrington dynasty, she hosted some of the most glamorous charity galas the city had ever seen, mingling with celebrities, politicians, and business titans. Her smile was magnetic, her presence commanding. But behind the glittering facade, she harbored secrets. Secrets that some would kill to protect. Neighbors reported nothing unusual that night. Mrs. Caldwell, the elderly woman next door, said she thought she heard a soft thud but attributed it to her ancient plumbing. A taxi driver passing by claimed he saw a figure slip into the alley behind the mansion around midnight. But when shown sketches, he hesitated, unable to recall details. The police assembled a list of potential suspects quickly. There was Marcus Bennett, Lizzy's fiancé, a man of charm, but also a man with a known temper and a string of rumors about financial troubles. Olivia Sinclair, Lizzy's best friend since childhood, appeared heartbroken on the surface, but friends noted recent tensions between them, whispers of a falling out over a business deal. And Richard Caldwell, a shrewd businessman whose dealings with the Harrington family had recently turned sour. Was money motive enough to kill? A series of anonymous letters began arriving at the Harrington estate, each more threatening than the last. Their sender taunted Lizzy, referencing intimate details only someone close would know. The handwriting was elegant but chilling. Who was watching Lizzy's every move? Then, a breakthrough. A USB drive found taped beneath Lizzy's desk. The video on it was grainy but unmistakable. Lizzy, tear-streaked and trembling, spoke in hushed tones. "I trusted him. I never should have. If anything happens to me, you have to know, it wasn't just business. It was betrayal." The video cut abruptly. Forensic analysis revealed a shocking twist. A knife, hastily discarded a mile away, tested positive for blood, but not Lizzy's. The DNA was untraceable in their databases. Who else was involved? Was there a second victim, or a setup? Each revelation peeled back another layer of deceit. The glamorous socialite was hiding a dangerous secret life, one that exposed enemies she never expected. And the killer? Still out there, still watching. Amanda was relentless. A decade on the force, she had learned to look past the polished smiles and empty platitudes that defined the lives of the rich and powerful. The suspects were familiar faces, each with motives tangled in secrets they guarded fiercely. Marcus Bennett, Lizzy's fiancé, had been the picture of grief at first, but when questioned, cracks began to show. He admitted to recent fights with Lizzy about money. Debts piling up, investments gone wrong. Friends whispered of his reckless gambling and desperate need for cash. Had Marcus seen Lizzy as a way out, or had desperation driven him to violence? Olivia Sinclair, Lizzy's closest confidant since childhood, seemed shattered by the loss. But hidden messages recovered from her phone revealed a simmering jealousy. Their friendship had fractured over a secret business venture, one that Olivia believed Lizzy had betrayed her on. Her alibi was shaky. She claimed to be at a charity event across town, but no one recalled seeing her. Then there was Richard Caldwell, a ruthless businessman with a reputation for dirty deals. Richard had much to lose if Lizzy's latest real estate acquisition went through. Publicly, he denied any connection to the murder. Privately, records showed threatening messages sent to Lizzy days before her death. But none of the suspects could explain the mysterious letters sent to the Harrington estate. Anonymous notes dripping with menace, full of personal details only someone close could know. The handwriting was elegant, almost familiar. Detective Royce focused on Lizzy's final days. Minutes before her death, Lizzy had sent a text message, a simple but urgent invitation. "Meet me at the pier, midnight, come alone." The pier, a cold, fog-laden stretch on the Hudson, was far from the glittering ballrooms Lizzy usually frequented. Surveillance footage captured her arrival, but no one else. The question hung heavy in the air. Who had called her there, and why? At the Harrington estate, investigators found Lizzy's personal diary, a collection of hopes, fears, and growing paranoia. Her entries spoke of someone watching her, a betrayal too close to home, and whispered threats made behind closed doors. Then came another shock. Financial records revealed large, unexplained withdrawals from Lizzy's accounts, funneled to an anonymous offshore entity. Was Lizzy more than just a socialite? Had she been entangled in something dangerous, beyond the sparkling facade? Then forensic experts made a startling discovery. Traces of a rare poison, one that could have incapacitated Lizzy hours before she was stabbed, were found in her system. The implication was chilling. Her killer was no impulsive murderer, but someone who planned with cold precision. Someone who knew exactly how to control the moment of death. A bartender from a downtown club came forward with a memory. A mysterious man, seen with Lizzy days before her murder. No one knew his name. No one knew his face. As Detective Royce connected the dots, an unsettling truth emerged. The killer was closer than anyone imagined. And the deeper she dug, the darker the secrets became. The city was watching. Detective Amanda Royce was running out of time. The threats had escalated. Anonymous calls, shadowy figures lurking near her home, a chilling message left on her voicemail. "Stop now or you'll join her." But Amanda wasn't about to back down. She knew the answer lay buried deep within the tangled web surrounding Elizabeth Harrington. For days, Amanda combed through evidence, re-interviewed suspects, and pieced together every fragment of truth. The financial trail led to a startling revelation. The anonymous offshore account was controlled by none other than Olivia Sinclair, Lizzy's closest friend. Olivia, it seemed, had been living a double life. She was not only jealous of Lizzy's success, she was desperate. Desperate to keep secret an illicit affair with Marcus Bennett, the fiancé. And when Lizzy threatened to expose the truth, Olivia's jealousy turned deadly. But Olivia was not the killer, at least not alone. The rare poison found in Lizzy's system, it was an unusual compound, accessible only to medical professionals. Marcus Bennett. Marcus was a man teetering on the edge of ruin. His gambling debts were immense, and Lizzy had refused to bail him out. He had sought help from a clandestine doctor with a reputation for discreet solutions. The night of the murder, Marcus had arranged to meet Lizzy at the pier, planning to poison her slowly, incapacitate her, then stage the crime as a robbery gone wrong. But things spiraled out of control. Lizzy fought back. A struggle ensued. The single fatal stab wound was a desperate act, not premeditated murder, but panic, rage, and betrayal boiling over. In a final twist, forensic evidence revealed the knife used had Marcus's fingerprints, but it also bore traces of Olivia's DNA. Olivia had been there, an accomplice, not the killer but the enabler. Together, they had woven a tangled web of deceit, betrayal among friends, greed, desperation, and lies. Detective Royce confronted them. Faced with the mounting evidence, Olivia broke first, tears streaming down her face as she confessed. Marcus, cornered and broken, followed. The city exhaled. Justice had been served. But Elizabeth Harrington's murder left a scar beyond the courtroom. It was a stark reminder that beneath the glittering veneer of wealth and privilege, darkness can fester, trust can be broken, and the price of secrets can be deadly. As the rain washed the city streets, one question lingered. What other truths lie hidden behind closed doors, waiting to be uncovered? If the story kept you on the edge of your seat, don't forget to hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Who did you suspect the most? Subscribe and ring the notification bell so you won't miss the next gripping chapter in our true crime series. We dive deep into the darkest mysteries, uncover hidden truths, and bring you stories you won't hear anywhere else. Join our community of true crime enthusiasts today, because every story deserves to be told.